Bakasura's soul submits to Lord Krishna. When Demon's Aga was killed by Lord Krishna, his soul underwent a transformation. This younger brother of Bakasura and Putana, who had wanted to kill the cowherds as well as Lord Krishna, met his end while he was still inside the demon's body. Due to this reason, the evil soul of Aghasura was purified. As the demigods and the gods watched, the soul changed into a dazzling light and submitted to Lord Krishna. The light bowed before Lord in reverence. Such is Lord Krishna's divine radiance that even the evil demon wants to submit to him, exclaimed the gods as they cheered his latest victory. They showered flower petals on Lord Krishna and worshipped him even as the denizens of the heavens danced in joy. They recited Vedic religious hymns. Thus, with the death of this evil demon, both heaven and earth rejoiced with happiness and joy. Lord Brahma exults. Lord Brahma, the god of creation, witnessed how Lord Krishna had killed Aghasura effortlessly. Lord Krishna's triumph was praised by all. Lord Brahma said to Indra, "Look at the power of the Lord in his eighth incarnation. Not only has he destroyed an evil demon who was tormenting thousands of people and causing bloodshed and mayhem on earth, he has also shown mercy. The soul of the evil demon was purified because Lord Krishna himself destroyed the monster." All of the heavens watched as the evil demon's soul submitted to the glory of Lord Krishna. The people of Vrindavan were also happy. Whenever Lord Krishna can kill such evil demon at such a tender age, imagine his glory when he comes of age. They all said. The end of evil Kansa was now certain, for all his demons had failed to kill Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna kills Vyomasura. However, Kansa did not give up on his evil plans to kill Lord Krishna. He sent Vyomasura, the son of the demon chief Mahesura, for destroying Lord Krishna. Vyomasura changed himself into a cowherd and joined Lord Krishna's group that was playing hide and seek. He carried some of the cowherds from the hiding place to a cave. Now Krishna will come in search of his friends. I must surprise him and destroy him, plotted evil Vyomasura. As soon as he noticed that his friends were missing, Lord Krishna arrived at the cave. Vyomasura was waiting for him. "I am the son of the demon chief Mahasura himself, and I will tear you from limb to limb," threatened the evil demon. The demon changed into a massive mountain and tried to crush Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna handled him with mighty blow and destroyed him. The cowherds cheered yet another victory of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna rescues Nanda. Lord Krishna dealt with demons as well as gods. Once, his father Nanda went to bathe in river Yamuna. There, the water god kidnapped Nanda and took him to the underwater palace of Varunadev. The palace was huge and all types of sea creatures dwelt there. Nanda was imprisoned within the palace. "My father has not returned yet. I must see what has happened to him," thought Lord Krishna. He arrived at the banks of river Yamuna and divined what had happened. When Lord Krishna arrived at Varunadev's palace, his divine light blinded all the sea creatures. Varunadev immediately touched his feet and said, "Lord Krishna, I am so happy to receive this honor. Those who touch your feet receive freedom from the cycle of birth and death, moksha." Varunadev also apologized for his evil ways and for the water god who had abducted Nanda. Lord Krishna blessed Varunadev and returned to Vrindavan with Nanda. Radha is cursed. As they grew up, Lord Krishna and Radha became very close friends. However, once Radha grew jealous that Lord Krishna talked to a gopi named Sridhama. Lord Krishna was sitting with his friend Sridhama when Radha rushed towards them. Seeing her anger, Sridhama exclaimed, "Radha, don't insult my lord or I will curse you." Hearing this, Radha grew angrier and heatedly said, "I curse you, Sridhama. You shall be born in a poor family in your next life and face many hardships." Angered beyond reason, Sridhama said, "Radha, I curse you to 100 years of separation from my lord." Hearing this, Radha trembled and started crying. Even as Lord Krishna consoled Radha, his heart grew heavy with grief at her suffering. Also, he knew that both the curses would come true. and he felt deep pain for both Radha and Sridama, whom he loved dearly.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.